The first place that I really wanted to show you is called Green Cherry. It's a really spacious restaurant with 3 floors, and they have a section on the highest floor, I think the second or the third floor, where you have a lot of space and large tables. The Wi-Fi is really good, and there are some electricity plugs here on the left, so you can sit down on either this bench or this table, and maybe there are some other electricity plugs around, but I didn't check. And obviously the view is just unbeatable. I think this is the best view you could possibly imagine working from a cafe in Labuan Bajo. You basically have a view, a 360 degrees view or 180 degrees view over the Labuan Bajo harbor. And the food was actually really good as well and really affordable, and the coffee too, so I can highly recommend this place. For all the early birds and coffee lovers, this is the best place. It's called Carpenter Cafe and Roastery, and as it's in the name already, this place is really all about coffee. They have the best coffee in town. You can smell it already outside before even entering the coffee. And they have a lot of different beans, including the Flores Arabica bean, which is made on the island of Flores. So this place is all about coffee, and it's just amazing coffee. You can get a couple of snacks. The oatmeal cookie is the customer's favorite. They open at 6 a.m., which I didn't see anywhere else, and they have the fastest Wi-Fi in town. It's actually an amazing Starbucks that I didn't expect in a small city like Labuan Bajo, but this Starbucks is really one of the coolest Starbucks I've ever seen. It's really spacious, and I was working on this long table, and the chairs were comfortable, and it was always empty in the morning. Unfortunately, they open up at 9 a.m., which is a bit late for me because I love starting to work early at like 6:30 or 7 a.m. But I always loved the almond milk cappuccino, and the Wi-Fi was actually really bad, so you have to log into the KFC Wi-Fi of the KFC, which is next door. But it's a really nice place to work, and the Wi-Fi of the KFC worked well. The best place for breakfast and lunch is called Café Melindo. It's a French bakery, and they make the best croissants, and they make some other pastry. So if you love French pastry, this place is the best, and they really serve the best smoothie bowls. I came here every day to have a smoothie bowl for lunch, and I did some work here. There's not a lot of space, but if you're early, you can sit on one of those chairs or benches. And the Wi-Fi is pretty good as well, so I really liked working from here. The staff is super friendly, and it's right above Starbucks. Bacarita Heritage Coffee is right opposite of Café Melindo and above Starbucks, and they also focus a lot on coffee. They actually sell a lot of local coffee from the island of East Nusa Tenggara, natural taste, coffee beans from Flores. So if you love coffee and you want to try local coffee, this place is really nice. They sell a lot of local products, and they have actually a lot of space to sit down on one of those tables and do some work, and a beautiful view over the Labuan Bajo harbor. I worked here for a little bit and really liked it. The Wi-Fi is stable, and you can buy some local products. And the last cafe that I visited is called Escape Cafe. It's a bit further up the hill, and it's a really cool place actually. They sell t-shirts and a couple of local products. The Wi-Fi was stable. It was a bit warm inside because they didn't have air conditioning, they just had a fan. But it's one of the most amazing views over Labuan Bajo. I was working in this corner on this bench. The table was a bit shaky, but they fixed it. The Wi-Fi was alright. Like I said, it was just a bit too warm for me, but they serve really great coffee, and they have a large selection for breakfast and lunch, and this amazing view, of course. So if you are living a bit further up the hill, this might be a place for you.